Well, thanks for joining me again, Star Wars Vintage Collection Action Figure Collectors, and this is going to be another review. This time, as you can see, I am doing a review on the Rebel Fleet Trooper. He is from, I believe, it's Wave 6 of the Vintage Collection. Could be wrong. I kind of lost count there. And he's in the same wave as Captain Fordo, who was my last review that I did. You can see him in the background there. And just to give you an idea of the other figures, there's old Captain Fordo right there, Bespin Han, Barriss Offee, Logray, Bom Vindon, and there is the original Power of the Force 2 vintage packaging. I had that guy when he came out a long time ago. So anyhow, and he is Vintage Collection number 52. Alright, so let me give you a good little nice overview of the package art. Nice silver Star Wars logo going around. Nice shot of the characters there. Star Wars logo. There's the figure in the box. And then we already saw the back of the packaging. Original Rebel Fleet Trooper card, 1995 to 1997. Alright, so let's get this guy out of here. I'm gonna get my trusty X-Acto knife here and try to slip it in there. And we'll try to get a nice clean cut so that I don't damage the art, hopefully. And hopefully not damage the card too. Try it this way here. It's cutting the plastic a little bit better. Alright. So what I'm doing here is I'm cutting actually the plastic of the bubble instead of trying to get under this seam here. Almost home. Alright. Okay, so then you can see that the card is pretty much intact as some of the plastic is still on there. Alright, well, I can save that. And here's the figure. Bubble is removed. No elastic band. Okay, so here he is. So let's see here. Well, he looked really great in the package, and he looks even better out of the package. I do believe this is a removable helmet. Yes, it is. Very neat feature, kind of just held in place by the chin strap, and you just do that, and there it is. Nice little antenna. He's got your standard Rebel blaster there. No holster, but that's okay. Let's see. Let me go over his articulation, and I'll show you his accessories. He's got a ball-jointed head, ball-hinged shoulders, ball-hinged elbows. He's got about 90 degrees, maybe a little bit better, but it looks like mostly 90 degrees. Swivel wrists. He's got a swivel waist, swivel hips, ball-jointed knees. And he does have ankles, very good, and they're pretty good actually, look at that, not too bad. So pretty good articulation, no ball jointed hips, but you know, that would be nice, but you know, what can you do, you can't have everything. Alright, so let's look at his accessories here, so I'm going to set him right there. He's got a really curious accessory, and there's been a lot of talk about it, and that's what I'm trying to get out for you now. And it looks like a regular old cap, a ball cap sort of looking thing. And oh, and interesting, there's a little, on the back, there's a little adjustable strap, and you can actually see texture for hair back there. So you can actually see his hair. So there he is with his ball cap on. I just call it a ball cap. You can have it on backwards if you want. That's kind of a neat accessory. I kind of like that. He is a little interesting looking in the package. Alright, so let me set him there. Alright. Stand up, guy. There we go. And he's got this, I don't know what you call it. This is what you see him holding in the Star Wars when you see them taking off, and he's holding up this little thing in his hand, and he's kind of, it almost looks like a radar gun or something, like he's checking the speed or whatever. I don't know what he's doing. I think it's a rangefinder. I don't know why they put plastic on this last little thing. This thing here that I'm trying to get out is, it looks like it goes around the boot. And it looks like it's an ammo belt that I think it goes around the boot. And if I'm trying to look at the picture of the... Well, you can't really see it on them in there. I suppose it goes along the... I think it goes like this on the boot. And I think I remember seeing this in the movie. Oh, it's got a little peg on it. Oh, there must be a peg hole here somewhere. Where is... Oh, I see it. There it is. There's a little peg hole in the back of his boot. And you take this peg and you put it in that hole, which is a little bit tough, but you can do it. And there you go. Now this hat, the last thing that I want to say is, there's been a lot of talk about it, and what it is there's a couple of scenes where you see the Rebel Fleet Trooper. One of those is the throne room ceremony at the very end, and a lot of these guys are standing, and instead of wearing their helmet, they're wearing this hat. And I believe there's also a scene in the hangar when the X-Wings are getting ready to take off, and instead of wearing their helmet, they're wearing this hat. I don't know what I'm going to do with this hat. I like removable hats as an accessory, but obviously it's more iconic to have your Rebel Fleet Trooper wearing this helmet, of course, because that's what he's well known for, and that's what he's going to be doing all of his action poses in, and so forth and so on. But I do like the hat. It's kind of cool. So anyhow, that's going to do it for this review. I really like this figure. He's probably going to be a very popular figure, so if you see him, you're definitely going to want to pick him up. He's not going to fly off the shelves like old Captain Fordo does, who, you know, you'd be lucky that it ever gets to the shelf, because if you're like me, you go to the Toys R Us and you find out when the truck's going to be there, and you ask them to pull the packages from the back, which I plan on going back tomorrow actually and doing that. I need to get another Captain Fordo, and I have on word that there will be another truck arriving at my local Toys R Us, so I'm going to go there tomorrow and hopefully pick up another Captain Fordo. And I'll probably get there before he's even on the shelf, and they'll have to pull the box from the back for me. And so yeah, that's my advice to you. You know, definitely do that. Definitely see if you can find out when deliveries are. You know, make friends with the people at your local Toys R Us or Walmart or Target, and you'll be better off as a collector, because you'll be able to get what you want a little bit easier. Alright, that's going to do it. Definitely pick him up. He's awesome. Well worth it. And until then, next time, may the Force be with you. Bye-bye.